Hello and welcome to the MSPC Bros channel, and today we will be reviewing quite possibly one of the best motherboards ever made, the ASUS TUF Z390. Remember, if you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so we know you guys enjoy watching. What are we waiting for? Let's get into the video. Let's start off with the CPU. The motherboard can support 8th and 9th generation Intel processors. The chipset of the motherboard is the Z390, which makes sense since it is an Intel motherboard. The Z390 chipset is the newest since it can run the newest Intel Core processors. CPUs will connect to the motherboard with a 1151 socket. So far, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of awesome stuff about this motherboard, but we're just getting started. Next, we move on to the memory specs. This motherboard runs in a dual channel configuration. All this means is that the RAM sticks should be placed in groups of 2 so they'll operate at their maximum capabilities. It can also support RAM speeds of as slow as 2,133 MHz and as fast as 4,266 MHz. This is something most motherboards cannot do due to their lack of power and technology. Like most regular motherboards, it has 4 DIMM slots, so only 4 RAM sticks can be used. The maximum total capacity of RAM is 128 GB, which is the average for a gaming motherboard. Well, that's it for me. Now for the graphics specs. Since most Intel processors have integrated graphics, it is no surprise the motherboard that holds them can't support that technology. It also has 2 ports that can be used when connecting the monitor to the PC, HDMI and DisplayPort. HDMI can support a maximum resolution of 4096 by 2160 at 30 Hz or FPS. DisplayPort can support a maximum resolution of 4096 by 2304 at 60 Hz or FPS. Not bad for a motherboard these days. It can support a maximum of 3 monitors, so it is perfect for a multi-monitor setup. If you want to have an external graphics card from AMD or NVIDIA, the motherboard has 2 PCIe 3.0x16 slots and 1 PCIe 3.0x1 slot for Wi-Fi cards, etc. Moving on to the storage specs. Storage may as well be one of the most important parts in your computer. This is why this motherboard has 2 M.2 sockets for those M.2 SSDs. It also has 6 SATA 6 GB ports. This is where you want to plug in your HDDs and SSDs. If you're the kind of person who just wants terabytes of storage, I think this may be the one that you might consider choosing for your next build. It supports Intel Rapid Storage technology, which just speeds up the downloading of apps and documents on your PC. It is also Intel Optane ready. This is an SSD created by Intel that has a higher speed cache between the processor and the HDD. To simple it up, it gives you SSD speeds at HDD prices. This is a huge game changer that will definitely become a popular option in the storage department. Now for the specific parts about the motherboard, starting with what lies on the back I/O panel. Something that is getting used less in the computer industry is the PES/2 port for keyboards and mice. It also has one LAN port, which is typically used in businesses in one building. The port connects all the computers within a small area to one network similar to Wi-Fi. The one DisplayPort is what is used to connect your monitor to your integrated graphics in your CPU. One HDMI port also does the same job as the DisplayPort, which is to connect a monitor. 4 USB 3.1 Gen 1 ports also allow the connection of USB devices, just that this one is a little older than the Gen 2 previously mentioned. One optical S/PDIF out port is basically similar to an audio jack, which is found on every computer to connect DVD players and other items similar to that one. Going along with audio, it has 5 8-channel audio ports which can connect headphones, microphones, etc. A shield covering the I/O port needs to be installed manually. Most motherboards just have them pre-attached, but this one does not. Finally, the last thing is the operating system and support disk specs. Nothing too complicated about this, other than it can run on Windows 10 64-bit.
This is what most computers run on, since this is what most apps require you have. The support disk has drivers, ASUS Utilities, ASUS Easy Update, and an antivirus software for only OEM versions.
That's it for this motherboard, so let's see what our final opinion is on it. Overall, the pros of this motherboard are that the price is $289. So it has a pretty good price to performance ratio, which means you can get the most bang for your buck when you buy it. This could lead to a better built system in the future. It also supports the most recent technologies in the PC world, which is also a plus for those trying to future-proof their build. The cons are that it does not support PCIe 4.0 technology, which is a bummer because you can install a graphics card that only works with PCIe 3.0 into a PCIe 4.0 slot since it is backwards compatible. This means you might need to choose a graphics card that isn't super powerful, which just isn't an option for some people. That's it for this video, so if you want to see more in the future, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. That's it for now, so we'll see you in a few days with a brand new video.
Thanks for watching the video. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. Within the coming few months, we plan on showing you guys how to build your own PC with an in-depth guide to assembling one.
We'll make it easy for you to follow along and not feel rushed, even if you are a beginner. Let's keep trying to hit that 100 sub goal so we can get more and better videos out every few days for you guys to enjoy, so please subscribe if you haven't yet.